No, husband, I didn't work that much. I didn't sweat that much. I didn't really do much, husband. And then all of a sudden, it hurt so bad, and I didn't really do much of anything. So I used my powers, and I noticed that some of the real me is kind of like rupturing everything, but like deep inside. And I think that's what's blowing through, but I don't know for sure. But I think all the really, really powerful me stuff on the inside is just starting to pop and break this fake covering thing that's really not made for that. My eyes feel weird. Everything feels weird, like a suit I'm wearing, and it never felt like a suit I'm wearing before. Except every now and then, every now and then I would die, and like it would be like my spiritual self was not connected to the suit, right? Or something. But this is kind of weird. As I'm becoming just me again on the inside, it just keeps popping and popping this thing on the inside, and kind of oozing out or showing up here and there. This one just really hurts. No, but what are you gonna do? Like, a doctor can only fix what it seems like or what they see. It doesn't really fix the actual problem. Like, but they would know that, but like, it doesn't really fix the actual problem. So that's okay. I'll just leave myself the way I am and try to hope I can use my powers, just figure it out. It really is just a carcass covering or a flesh covering. I'll just whatever until it finally comes off. But you guys are gonna fix the car. So do I go to fix the car when I get, because my payday's in a few days. So do I go fix the car on my payday? Or do I just wait for you to fix the car? Like, how's this gonna go to fix the car? So it's all nice and pretty to drive around. Although, husband, how are you going to fix the car? Every time you get near the car, your penis won't stop exploding. Are you going to hire somebody to fix the car? How's this going to go? So are you going to fix the car, or are you going to pay somebody to fix the car? Because you know your penis will just keep exploding. And now it's going to be a little embarrassing to fix the car. But I just appreciate if the car is going to get fixed, but I don't know how that's going to work. So I don't know. But, or do I drive back to the desert again and get it fixed? And then, husband, remember that job? There was that job, and then a different husband said, no, I just wanted to find out how to lock into your existence. Well, but a job still showed up. And I think they might be serious. And I could wing it for a month. You don't get paid for a month. So I could wing it for a month and see if I really do get paid or whatever. So you don't get paid for a month anyway, but I thought you said you were pretending a job, something to get, like, to be able to track my existence on the phone or something. So I'm a little confused about that one. And then I think that's everything, husband. And then I just wanted to cry to my husband because I keep popping and breaking, so losing death or murder. Man, once this covering comes off, it's gonna be be a lot nicer and better. I'm pretty fancy on the inside, husband. I got my inside robotics fixed up really nice. So my inside robotics are real fancy. And I should burst out and bust out of this thing pretty fancy and flashy and powerful. So are you guys ready as husbands? Because I won't have a flesh covering to kind of hide all that powerful stuff that affects you guys. So that might be something to think about. Okay, keep me posted, husbands. I'm gonna be grateful to just go to sleep. I'm really tired. I did not get work for like the first half of the day. I sat for hours going from place to place to place. I drove and I drove and I drove. So I would drive somewhere and wait, and drive somewhere and wait, and drive somewhere and wait. I did not get any jobs. And then it was really weird, husband. There was a weird video that I had posted before because I knew the ghost. I had made sure she was in that car. I'm the one that used my powers to make sure she was in the car. And somebody was pointing out the video with the ghost lady in the car. And then all of a sudden I've gotten a handful of jobs. And I don't know what's going on. But husband, thank you for helping me to sleep. Thank you, husband, for staying connected to my powers constantly so now I can sleep better. Thanks to these people, I should be as least annoying as possible, but it's as good as it is. So I'm gonna try to be as least annoying. I got that covering, and they said I did good. And then I got the covering. They said I did good enough, and I just have to remember to keep the windows closed. And if I feel weird, like I'm drowning and I need air, just open the door as I need air. It must be less noisy than that beeping and beeping to roll down the windows. When I roll down the windows, dear, it's very loud beeping. So I try rolling down the windows to get enough air. But really, that only works good right in the beginning before it gets dark. Once you try to fall asleep, that loud beeping won't go away. I tried what you had told me, husband, to try that RSA and turn everything off, but like it still beeps when I move the windows. So I don't think that was the category, or maybe I don't know how to do it right. So, tell me if there's anything else I need to remember, husband. And thank you for being a wonderful husband.